There is a tyrant in America. This tyrant rules over 18% of the child population and causes diabetes, hypertension, and increased blood cholesterol level. This tyrant is obesity and has been called an epidemic. In fact, Judy Davis once warned that this generation might be the first generation that dies at a younger age than their parents did. Fortunately, there are a number of national solutions being proposed to help curb this. On one side, you have those arguing that subsidizing fruits and vegetables would be, instead of corn, would be the most beneficial step. Others argue that focusing on childhood obesity is most important, and by reforming school lunches, you could help prevent childhood obesity. And before I begin to inform you on those solutions, it's important to understand the full scope of the problem. Let's Move, a government program, states that 1 in every 3 children ages 2 to 19 are overweight or obese, and that this is a financial burden that costs $3 billion a year in direct medical spending. Furthermore, overall obesity spending was $40 billion in 1998 and rose to $147 billion in 2008. And if this generation, the ones aged 2 to 19 that are overweight or obese, grows up to become overweight or obese, that figure is going to rise exponentially. Not only that, obesity endangers development, physically, emotionally, and socially. Sanchuk's Essential Lifespan textbook explains that children who are obese have lower self-esteem than their peers. And Jelaine Velez-Mitchell clarifies that obesity affects a person's life in every aspect, from health to relationships. The previously mentioned Let's Move government program contains many national solutions. The one I will inform you about first is subsidizing healthy fruits and vegetables instead of corn. Now, the problem is well portrayed by this situation. For $1 at the grocery store, one can buy 1,200 calories of junk food or just 250 calories of carrots. Anthony B. Bradley, in his article, Government Subsidies Not So Sweet for Health, explains that the government subsidizing corn creates a very cheap high fructose corn syrup. And that high fructose corn syrup is finding its way into food and beverages all around the world. And this is a serious problem because countries that do use the additive have a 20% higher prevalence of diabetes in countries that don't. Now, Bradley concludes with saying that taxpayers in Los Angeles spent basically $13 million on junk food subsidies every year. Now, the first solution, by subsidizing healthy fruits and vegetables instead of corn, is aimed at making that healthy food, obviously, more affordable. The second solution is to make it more accessible, especially to kids. Now, Earth Talk, quoted in the article, Improving American School Lunches, points at a survey that showed that 2008 American lunches were seriously lacking in fruits and vegetables. And it also clarified how Congress revamped the school lunch standards, and they were very successful. Researchers at Harvard pointed out that fruit selection increased 23% and vegetable consumption increased 16%. The problem is that Congress is teetering on unraveling all its progress. Jennifer Budal writes that a provision would allow any loss of revenue to be compensated by opting out of the new standards. Basically, the bill is saying any monetary deficit from any cause would allow school lunches to go back to the values that they were at, basically fast food meals. Now, obesity is everybody's problem because it hurts the nation as a whole. Obesity can be combated by everyone because the nation as a whole can help. Whether it's aligning our agriculture and our health interests or reforming our school lunches for our children, together America can overthrow obesity. Thank you.